Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ride 2 here on this channel. I'm kpg-gooner here, and in today's episode we've got the team versus team finale video, guys. So we've got the two final rounds. It's the Italian style and racing club. Now I've got no idea what's in front of us and how difficult these challenges are going to be, but hopefully it's going to be absolutely amazing. Thanks so much for the support on this series. Right, let's get straight into it, guys. This is going to be challenging, but hopefully we can become the #1 team. Oh my dear Lord, so for Italian style, it's a race on the Nordschleife full circuit on an Italian bike, and a very powerful one. We can have a bike up to 984 performance points. This is going to be crazy. Now, I haven't done the Nordschleife in a while, so this could be very challenging. So let's get straight into it, guys. So here we go. First up, guys, I'm going to go with the RSV4 RF. This is one of my favourite Italian bikes that I've used on the game, and I've got a setup for this bike, so I'm going to use that and hopefully win that challenge around the Nordschleife full circuit. So let's get straight into it. Right, so here we go with Italian style on the Nordschleife full circuit. Now my plan is to try and get out ahead from the start and try and lead the race. I don't like following around the Nordschleife, so I've got to get out in front. Now let's get straight into this race and hope for a good start. Right, so here we go with the first challenge on the Nordschleife full circuit. Now, racing around this circuit without making mistakes and crashing out isn't easy on a bike of this power, so I'm going to have to be really, really good, and I'm going to hope I don't make any mistakes. So let's see if we can get a good start. That's not too bad. Let's just try and get into that first corner. We've managed to take a couple of places and we're up to fourth. Now we've got to be really good and try and stick with our teammates. We don't want to be knocking any of them off because we want to win that team event, and I've managed to get into second place. Slight contact there. Oh god, I almost got taken out there. Let's try and get a nice turn into there, and we've managed to take the lead. Now that's what I wanted. I'd say to you, I want to get out in front and race my own race. Oh my god, caught the curb there. Be careful, don't come off early on here, otherwise I'm going to struggle to get back into it and catch up. Now I always like getting out in front and try and just bomb away, so I've got no one to worry about. Now following around this circuit at high speed is very, very difficult, and I've managed to get away. Now I've got a little bit of a lead already, so I'm doing really, really well, and that is what I want. I've got to try and stay on the circuit and not make any mistakes, but racing around this circuit at this sort of pace is not easy. And in a minute we're going to come over that jump, and it's really, really difficult. We're going to get up to a really high speed. We've got to try and make sure that we just drop off as soon as we go over it. Yes, we managed to do it. Right, slow it down, get nice and tight in. Oh god, I had a bit of a skid at the back of the wheel there, but I managed to slow it down enough and get that front wheel turned in. And I am using a setup, guys, and I have got anti-wheelie on high to keep that front wheel down. You've got to have it on this Nordschleife full circuit. It's got so many twists and turns, and it's so hard to keep control of the bike. But we're absolutely flying at the start of this Nordschleife. Oh god, I really had to slam both brakes on there and managed to slow it down. Now there's some really tricky sections coming up that I really find difficult, but we're doing okay. And looking at the track map, a lot of my teammates are doing really well as well, so that looks like we're in a good lead into the final rounds. Let's just try and hold it round here, slow it down, but you really want to have the suspension not too stiff round here because you're changing direction so much and you are heavily braking. Keep that front wheel down. Oh my god, that was close, and nice and tight in there. This has been a brilliant run so far, but we've got so far to go, and there's so much more to come on this Nordschleife full circuit. Now racing around this circuit in a car is difficult. Doing it on a bike is absolutely insane, and it's really difficult around here. Let's try and get nice and tight and hold it and slow it down around there, and I've managed to get round there alright. So this setup I'm using is working a treat at the moment, but there's still plenty of time to make mistakes. I'm trying to keep myself focused and trying to commentate on a race around here and keep your eyes on the road is very, very challenging, but I like a challenge. But it's so difficult to keep the front wheel up that hill, but we're really pulling away. This will set us up into a really good chance of getting the win if we can keep this up, because it is into the latter stages where there's loads of twists and turns where I think they may catch up, because I'm bound to make some errors. Right, let's just hold it round here, nice and tight. And this has been brilliant. This bike is so good. I do like this Aprilia. Very, very strong on this game, and it's one of my favourites by far. I've done quite a few races on it, and I haven't lost on it yet, so hopefully I'm not going to do that today. Right, but I'm not, obviously I don't ever use rewinds if you've watched most of my series videos, so if I crash out, I've just got to reset and hope that I can get back in the race. So if I do crash out, I'm not going to restart or start the race again. I'm just going to carry on, because that's just being fair. Right, that wasn't too bad into there. I've slowed down enough. Now we've got that tricky left-hand section here that's really difficult to get nice and tight into. We're going to have to slow it down early. We've got a bit of a buffer, and just gently accelerate out there and then turn it to the right. Oh, onto the curb. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Sometimes I've mucked that corner up, but I didn't that time, which is absolutely brilliant. Right, keep it nice and smooth around here. Just remembering the circuit. Like I said, I haven't raced around here in a while. You just got to remember all the twists and turns and slow it down here. Yes, you've got to be careful there. Loads of times I've gone into that barrier. And now we can start opening the throttle again. We can start speeding up through here. Remember this section. But if you've done loads of the sector races, the point-to-points race, it does help you improve a lot of the different sections on this North Life. And when you put it all together, once you've nailed them all, it is absolutely brilliant, because you can get some really good times. Now, I managed to my fastest time round here wasn't on. It was on a super sport bike, and I think I did 6:40 something seconds. I might do a video and try and do a really, really good time and show you the setup and everything. I will do that very, very soon, guys, to show you how the best to set up a bike around here. But it is hard on these super bikes, because they don't always handle superbly around these sort of circuits, because of trying to keep the front wheel down. Now the super sport bikes work a little bit better and are easier to control. Right, let's just hold it through there. Still not making too many mistakes, which is absolutely brilliant. Oh no, I've made a mistake. There you go. It was bound to happen sooner or later, but luckily I've managed to control it enough not to crash out. But oh my god, did you see the suspension? That's what I mean, guys. The suspension on these bikes don't always react like the super sport bikes, but I've managed to control it, and we're still in the race, but they've caught up a little bit, and we're coming towards the end. Can we get at least, I'm hoping to just get under, if I can get under 7 minutes 15 seconds, I'll be happy. That's the sort of time I think I've done one of the races on one of these before, trying to keep the front wheel down around here. Now we've got the long straight, and we should be okay. Now I only put the gear ratio on 5. It's not on maximum, so we're not going to get the top speed out of this bike, but it still should be decent enough. So let's see what we can get up to. Can we get up to? No, it's going to max out on 195, which is still absolutely crazy. But we've got to nail those last few corners, and we should be able to get under that 7 minutes 15 seconds that I said that would be a good time for this race. And slow it down, don't get a reaction from the suspension, and slow it down around here. This is nice and smooth, and the brakes are really good. Coming to the last corner, please don't muck it up, and we do it. Yes, we do it. Victory wheelie, there we go. Oh shit, come off the bat, I don't care. So we did it in about 7 minutes and 6 seconds. Not the quickest time, but it was under the 7:15 that I said we would probably do it in, and we take victory. That is awesome. So the team won. So let's have a look at the points. I'm not sure how many of my teammates got a good position. Hopefully quite a few. Oh, we won it easily. That's absolutely brilliant. So there we go. Now we're going to get into the final challenge of the finale video on team versus team. Let's get straight into it. Right, guys, but first up, we've got to choose a reward before we get into the next challenge. And it's an easy pick here, because I've already got the Aprilia. It's the one I just raced on. So we're going to take the BMW, and that's another brilliant bike to add to the garage. And I'm probably going to do a race and a video on this at some point, because we need to do a few more videos on the BMW bikes, because there is some awesome bikes from BMW on this game. So we're going to quickly choose that, and then we're going to get into the final round, guys. And I'm not sure what's coming up. I've got no idea. I haven't spoiled it by looking what circuit's next, but I'm expecting it to be very, very tough. If that's second, the first one's got to be harder. So let's get straight into it, guys. So here we go. Right, so here we go with the final challenge of this team versus team finale video, and it's Racing Club. So what's up next, guys? Oh no, not this road circuit. You are kidding me. This is so tough, and it's on super bikes. Super bikes found that really tough road circuit. Oh, I'm going to struggle on this. But look at the rewards though, guys. Look at those awesome bikes to choose from. Right, let's just get straight into it, guys. We're just going to have to give it 110% and just hope our team wins. So here we go. Right, guys, I chose the Kawasaki Superbike to use, and this Kawasaki is so fast. It's one of the fastest superbikes on the game. I'm going to hope I've chose the right one. Let's get straight into the race. Right, so here we go with the finale race on the Kawasaki. This is going to be so difficult. Now, I haven't got a setup for this circuit, so we're going on the standard setup on the Kawasaki, but this Kawasaki is super quick. I don't think you can really set up around this road circuit. It is so challenging. Oh god, just had a little bit of contact with my teammate around there. I don't want to be knocking anyone off. Hopefully my team can lead us to the #1 team spot in this team versus team, but I'm going to have to do the same, I think, as the Nordschleife and try and get to the front and hope I can stay on the bike and not crash out. Now, like I said, I don't race around it very often, so I've got to remember the circuit as well. Right, let's just slow it down. Oh god, brakes on. Oh, well, it almost went straight into the back of me there, but I've managed to go on the outside and I've taken the lead. That's a brilliant start. Now I'm getting loads of sparks as I'm getting my knee down. Got to get my knee down again, and we managed to hold it. Oh god, almost got taken out by the bike behind there, but we managed just to get away. I'm not sure whether that's my teammate, but looking at the track map, oh my god, my teammates are lagging behind. It's mainly the other team that are in decent positions. Oh, knee down again. God, loads of sparks, trying to get nice and tight, and again. Oh my god, and he made contact that time. He almost had me off. Oh, this is going to be so tough and very crazy. Racing around these sort of circuits on bikes this fast is insane. I don't think I could manage this on my Fireblade. I'd end up going into one of the barriers, I'm telling you. This is crazy. Right, let's slow it down. Just trying to remember. Get loads of sparks coming out. I'm not going to have any knee pads after this race. Trying to keep that front wheel down as well. And we've got a difficult section coming up. I've just got to remember it. And, oh, that wasn't too bad through there. And another tough corner here. And we managed to get through there okay. We're just holding on to the lead, which is absolutely amazing. And it looks like my teammates behind me. So we've got 1-2 at the moment around this road circuit, which is absolutely brilliant. Now we've got that tough turn, which can be very challenging. So I've got to be really good here. Don't slow it down. That's not too bad. Almost went turning it into the wall there. Be careful. Front wheel up. Oh, this is so tough. But this hasn't been the quickest first lap, but I've managed to put away. So I'm expecting, or I'm assuming there's been some crashes behind me, because I've done this race around here quite a few times, and it's been a lot quicker than this. So let's see if we can just hold on to it and just take advantage if there was any crashes. And hold it round there. And it looks like we've got 1-2, but they've got a 3 and 4. Hopefully that should be enough to get the team victory, and let's just see if we can hold on to it for another couple of laps. We're really trying to put distance between us and the other bikes, because going through those slow sections, you don't want any bikes coming up behind you. As you saw in that first lap, a couple of times I almost got wiped out, and we out the speed through there. That was absolutely brilliant. Let's see if we can nail this section here. Slow it down. Let's try and get nice and tight. I'm surprised I haven't made a huge mistake yet. I've raced around here a couple of times and I've crashed loads of times. So we've got to be really good and just try and take it nice and tight. Oh god, that was close there, but managed to hold on to it, and we're still maintaining that decent lead. If we could get a victory in this race, oh my god, that would be amazing. Also guys, I'm getting loads of messages of people asking of all different bikes to try out. Don't worry guys. Oh my god, I almost crashed there. Oh my god. As I was saying, don't worry guys, I'm going to try, I make a list of all the requests and I will do some subscriber videos of the bikes that you've chosen. So if you've put a request for a bike for me to do a race on, I will try and do it. And I've just touched the barrier, making little mistakes here, trying to hold on to this. I've got to be a little bit careful. Again, that's so close. The errors are really coming thick and fast now as we're coming towards the end of this second lap. Let's try and keep it nice and tidy around here. And I think it's just my teammate that's keeping up with me. And we've managed to put away from the main group. Oh my God, that was close again. I did that on the last lap. Really trying to hold it here. Let's try and slow it down. Nice and tight round here. And accelerate away. And we're doing so well on this. I can't believe this, but we're actually running slower than the first lap. A bit of a slide there. Sparks flying again. Oh, God, don't muck it up. I really don't want to crash out. Not after putting all this hard work in and getting away. Bloody hell, we are starting to pull away again. This has been a superb run again. What an awesome challenge and finale video, and again touched the wall there. Really losing concentration as I'm trying to really push this bike as much as I can to get as much distance between the other bikes as I can going into the final lap. And here we go, and that was a slower lap. Let's see if we can just speed up slightly. We want to do a faster lap than that to finish off with. Right, let's really go for it. Open this Kawasaki up and see if we can get really decent speed into this section. Slow it down. This is a tough turn. You've got to get that nice, and that's much better than we did last time. And then open the throttle again. And I can't even see the other bikes on the map, so we're doing awesome. And let's just slow it down into this section. Be careful. Oh, God, that was close, but that was slightly quicker than we did last time. And just holding it and trying to keep it nice and tight. And again, I've just caught my head on the bloody barrier there. And lucky it didn't take me off. And we're starting to really go for it now. We've got to try and get that time down and finish on a faster lap at least. Got to show some improvement on this circuit. Right, let's just hold it. I'm actually going to check the replay. I'm absolutely convinced that the others have crashed. There's no way I could have got this far ahead. I mean, I've raced around it on so many other bikes, and they've never ever been I've never got away as much as I have in this race. Be careful. And we're almost a second quicker at the moment, so we're definitely going for it now. But all the bikes are starting to slowly catch up. They always go for it on the last lap. Let's just try and be nice and tight, not make any more mistakes. Be careful. God dear. Really tough to get around that section, and we're coming towards the end of this lap, and we've only got a few more corners to go. And again, I almost split it straight into that part. That is such a tough corner, and that one's pretty tough as well, and we've managed to do it. So we've got that last really tough corner, and we should be home and dry. Almost turned a little bit soon into that corner there, and I can see the sparks. I'm literally going to have no knee pads left at all after this race. Oh my God, what the hell was I doing there? Just wheelied up. But this bike is so powerful. I'd love to have a go on one of these bikes. I'm telling you, it would be crazy. Right, let's just try and keep it nice and tidy towards the end. Let's not try and make any more mistakes. And we'll try and finish with a power wheelie if we get an opportunity to. And last corner coming up. Oh, what a race, guys. It looks like we're going to take it. And I think my teammate's still in second as well. So we should be able to take the victory in this team event. And there we go. There's the home straight. Gets that front wheel up. Oh my God, this bike is so bloody awesome. And we take the victory. And what a race, guys. I was so surprised I didn't crash. I normally crash on that circuit. So to be honest, I'm just slightly gobsmacked. But we take a victory, and that's all that matters. So we've ended this finale video with two brilliant results, and it looks like we're going to go to #1 of this world ranking in the team versus team. Right, we've got to select our reward now, guys, and then we're going to get into what's coming next in this series. But first up, guys, we're going to choose one of these awesome super bikes. Now, both of these are going to be absolutely crazy stats, and I think they may be R2 category bikes, which I haven't got a lot of, and that's awesome. So let's have a look at these two. And I haven't got many of either, really. I've got a few Ducatis. Oh my God, look at the stats on that R2 category bike. And that's pretty decent. I would like both of these, to be honest. I will eventually end up with every single bike, but I think I may go with the Ducati. Stats on that are crazy. 9.8 handling is insane. Oh, God. And acceleration 9.9. So I think I'm going to take the Ducati. But we will race all these bikes, guys, at some point, so don't worry. So all the bikes you keep seeing me getting on rewards, we're going to test them all out, as we always do on this channel. Right, we're going to get into what's coming next on Ride 2 here on this channel right now, guys, as we get into the end of this video. So let's get straight into it, guys. Here we go. So we are the champions. Our team takes a #1 of the world rankings in a team versus team, and I absolutely loved it, guys. Right, next coming on this channel, on Ride 2, we're going to start tackling some of those championships. Now, we did the first one ages ago on the 250s, but we're going to tackle quite a few of them. We need to do a few races on the World Tour to unlock them, and when we do, we're going to start doing them as well, guys. Thanks so much for the support, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye, guys.